Hey, what's going on, everyone? Vega here for SerpentX Tech, and continuing our series of how to properly secure your Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. Today, we're going to be looking at the GUIs, or graphic user interfaces, available to you, because there's a bunch of them out there right now. And matter of fact, if we do look up crypto desktop wallet on Google, you're going to get a bunch of different options. First off, it's good to see Exodus at the top. But as we scroll down, we're going to get various articles that go over like their top 10, top 8, top whatever. But then you see crypto.com, a centralized exchange. You might see Coinbase on here as well. A number of other sources that are more centralized. So just make sure you're finding a wallet that allows you the capability to, again, back up your seed phrase. As I mentioned in my first video, you want to be presented with, or you have to back up a 12 to 24 word seed phrase when you set up your wallet. If you go to create your wallet, you sign in, you create or download, install, whatever, and it doesn't give you that option, like a full node wallet, then there should be a wallet.dat file. And we talked about full nodes in our previous video. This one is going to be desktop, and we're going to show you the actual process because we're actually going to go and install a wallet right now. So one that a lot of people like is called Exodus. You can see a look of the GUI right here. It looks really good. It's available for both mobile and desktop. So it meets, it participates in the best of both worlds for the on-the-go person and the person that's always on their laptop or desktop. And then there's browser extensions that also have a desktop utility to it. But I don't want to go too deep into browser extensions. We'll probably cover that in a different video because Trust Wallet does the same thing. There's browser extensions for it. And it's available for mobile devices. So you can have your MetaMask on your mobile, and then you just use your browser extension when you're home on your laptop or desktop. A quick honorable mention to Zelcore Wallet, commonly used by those who mine the cryptocurrency called Flux, but not just used for Flux. It allows you a number of avenues to participate in the Web3 ecosystem, and is available for mobile and desktop applications. Another wallet that I like is Konami. I have experienced issues on the desktop application side of things, but the mobile seems pretty good. Let's go ahead and download this one as well. We're going to go ahead and download Exodus Wallet. I'm going to walk you through that. Now, when you're on the Exodus website, if you just click on Get Exodus Now or Download, it takes you to a page where it shows you different options. So again, you can download it as a browser extension on your mobile or desktop. So we're going to focus on the desktop. We're going to choose our operating system, download on Windows 64 for this particular one. And then same thing down here. They're available for Linux. I believe Mac, I don't think, yeah. So Mac OS does support Konami, and then Windows. So we're going to download both of these. Obviously, depending on your browser, the download file might show up in the top right or in the bottom left. Just go wherever your downloads go and then install the application. It's going to pop up a window. Let me bring those up for you. And see, it's going to install. Then it pops up a window that it's been installed. Then I got to click it says to click an icon on my desktop, which I'm doing right now. And then here's what the main feature looks like. So if you already have a backup, you just restored a 12-word seed phrase. But if you don't, you can go ahead and just go to your wallet as new. Here how it says, install the extension for Chrome or Brave. We're not going to do that quite yet. The different features, obviously, is the main page. We can see all the various assets out there, all the various cryptocurrencies, its price. You can see the dip and how far it's plunged since the market crash. And then there's different sections like wallet, where you can see all your various assets or cryptocurrencies. If you click the arrow up here, you can just scroll through them. There's a lot of them. You can also search if you wanted to. Say I wanted to find Ethereum. There it is. There's also Ethereum name service and all kinds of stuff. We can filter out right here, default, balance, market cap, alphabetical, APY, so on and so forth. But further down below each asset, like let's go look for Dogecoin real quick because we know everybody likes the Doge. If we scroll down, what's cool is not only can you see your transaction here activity, but there's also an about section that links to, for example, maybe their website, or it might link to their Twitter, or it might link to their Reddit. There's also videos about that cryptocurrency. Now, there's going to be various content creators talking about various cryptocurrencies. I would always challenge you to, you can listen to what they say, but always do your own research or double check what they say, including myself. Always verify twice. And then there's news section, where we can see news about the particular cryptocurrency, so on and so forth. So Exodus, the GUI, looks very good. Makes it very easy to utilize. The various icons at the top is portfolio, wallet, and then exchange, which is pretty nice, where we could exchange cryptocurrency. Now, it doesn't have every single cryptocurrency. There's almost 22,000 out there. It can't have every single one, but it makes it very nice, gives you a little walkthrough. And then we got to prove that we understand that exchange services are available through third-party API providers. And you can see here, if we had, some Bitcoin or whatever cryptocurrencies up here, like USDC, USDT on various platforms like Ethereum, Binance Smart Chain, Polygon, Solana, we could exchange that for other assets. So there's a number of different cryptocurrencies available or supported by this wallet. And so this kind of be like your one-stop shop, but it depends on the assets you're looking for. And then we could buy cryptocurrency, where it tells you the various steps. Obviously, again, it's going to be using a third-party provider to complete this, so be careful. But how do we back up this wallet? Well, up in the upper right-hand corner that I was blocking, we can see the history of the application. We can open up a support ticket, or visit some of their help guide videos, stuff like that. But then there's settings. Always check settings, where we can see the various assets we can enable and disable. Like if there is some cryptocurrencies that we don't want to see on this chain or on this wallet, we could do so. And you can see the number of chains supported. They got Algorand, Avalanche, BNB Beacon Chain, Smart Chain, Ethereum, Phantom, Terra Classic, Polygon, Solana, Tron. So there's so many assets available to you. There's other apps that you can utilize. Like you can see there's NFTs, there's Exodus Web3 wallet, Compound Finance, rewards for APY on some of the cryptocurrencies you earn, and earning interest on a cryptocurrency inside of a wallet that you have full control of is really nice. And that's one of the benefits of self-custody. And a lot of people just want to leave all their funds on a centralized exchange, which is why I'm making these videos, because some of them got burned, and I hope that this helps educate people. So please feel free to like the video and share it to a friend, family member, or someone you might know. We could also sync devices, so we could sync our wallets and access our funds on multiple devices, and then we can install the Trezor bridge. So if we did have the Trezor hardware wallet, we can install the bridge and connect our Trezor wallet to our Exodus wallet. We could also personalize, change the theme, change instead of US dollar, we could choose a different currency, and a whole bunch of other things. We could change the look of it. Let's go with Barlow for right now. No, screw that, Moonlight. And then security. If we back up our wallet, we can make it auto lock. So if we walk away from our machine, it will automatically lock the wallet to make sure that nobody comes and steals. Now, when you're backing up, make sure there's no cameras around you. Make sure there's nobody recording or spying or looking over you. But obviously, you need to enter in a password. Just for the purposes of this recording, I'm just going to do test 1, 2, 3. This wallet's completely empty. And then obviously, we need to confirm the password. And then on the next page, we're going to be presented with our seed phrase. And it does warn you to be careful. Obviously, make sure there's nobody around you, camera, stuff like that. But if we click view secret phrase, you can't see any words until you mouse over it. So if you mouse over it, you can start to see your words. You write each one of them down, and then you can even print it. And then when you hit done, that is your 12-word seed phrase that you need to back up. Because if you do have assets on this wallet and you lose it, or the computer crashes or whatever, then you got the 12-word seed phrase that you can easily restore your Exodus wallet with all your assets to a new device. So it's a backup. Redundancy is very much important. So Exodus wallet, very clean. You can play around with it. I like the look of it. You can exchange funds right there. Maybe not all the cryptocurrencies, but some. You can buy cryptocurrencies through a third-party provider, and you have full control over your wallet. Now, Konami is a little bit more plain Jane. Probably not as good looking as I would say Exodus is, but let's go ahead and take a quick look at that, and we'll wrap up this video. Again, not going every single wallet out there, but just showing you some of the options available to you to practice self-custody and properly securing your crypto. So we're going to create that desktop shortcut, hit install, just like we normally would when we install various programs. And it's obviously going to make an application. So we're going to hit launch. And I got an icon on my desktop that you can't see. Konami is launching now. Bear with me here. And boom, here's the opening. Now we can restore our wallet, again, using our seed phrase that we should already have if you already been in crypto and you've been using the Konami wallet, or we could create a new one. In this case, for the purpose of this video, we're going to create a new one. And here we got a new pop-up, right? So here's the seed phrase. This is it looks like a 24-word seed phrase, but you can see this right here is what's going to help me restore my wallet in case I lose it. And you could always regenerate it if you don't like the seed phrase that you're given. I don't know why you wouldn't. But if we go to advanced, we can use BIP39 where we can put in our password and give it something unique, make it extra strong. Don't use password123. Don't use what I just used, test123. Make it extra strong. Copy down your words, write it down, make sure it's a secure place. If you do copy it and put it on a TXT or a document file, don't keep it on the same machine that you use day in, day out, that you have your wallet on, because if that machine goes down, you get hacked, compromised, then you're SOL. Try to put it on maybe a USB drive or a separate device that's not always on the internet. But we want to say that we stored our seed phrase, we hit next, and then we need to put our seed phrase in the order of which we just saw and confirm. So let me go ahead and do that off screen. So everything's entered, confirm, and now my wallet is locked with my password as well. There's going to be an application specific password that you're going to have to make up. Hit OK, and now we get to choose the coins that we want. You know, Bitcoin, Aeon, Algorand. We could go through a whole list of it. Dogecoin. You get to choose all. And there's so many different cryptocurrencies on here that we can choose, and there's a lot more that you won't see off rip. That's not on this initial list, just FYI. But that you'll be able to access. So we hit next. We got to accept the legal disclaimer, and then here's what the GUI looks like. The GUI is plain Jane. See your portfolio balance. See everything. We can see and manage like multiple wallets if we wanted to. And inside our wallet, we don't have anything at the moment. We can go to an exchange. And the mobile, I believe, offers a lot more. But we got to accept terms because, again, an exchange is you really using a third-party provider like Changely here to exchange one cryptocurrency for another. Obviously, it's only showing what I have in my wallet or what I listed in my wallet. But if you look around, there's various options. So first off, settings. Always go to settings first and make sure that you have everything backed up, right? You already have your seed phrase. We can restore our wallet. We can create a new wallet if we needed to. You should have your seed phrase backed up because during the setup process, it forced us to, which is good. That's what we want. We can manage our address book. And we got the dApp browser. You must have at least one dApp enabled account to use the dApp browser. So very interesting. On the mobile, it has a lot more than this. So the desktop is just more of a plain Jane. Exodus kind of has a better look than Konami. So you just want to pick and choose what you want. But there's also a gift card section where it looks like we can, buy some gift cards, like Amazon, stuff like that. So we can trade some of our assets. And I've seen this too on BitPay where we could trade some of our assets or sell some of our assets for various gift cards and whatnot. So Konami Desktop Wallet allows you to secure your funds. Not as good looking as Exodus, but still a good wallet nonetheless. And some of these, maybe not Konami, will allow you to interact with various platforms. But we'll talk about that as far as browser extensions in a future video, because that's the thing is, again, going back to the first video that I made, the best wallet for you depends on you, what you're using it for, what assets you're participating in, what ecosystem or network. If you're someone that's always on the Ethereum ecosystem and you're playing around with certain dApps or wallets or NFTs, then maybe MetaMask would be the best one, and you would just use the MetaMask browser extension and then your mobile application. And if there's other cryptocurrencies that you want to hold and MetaMask doesn't offer it, or you can't add that network, then there's a different wallet for that. So it just really depends on you. I'm just giving you some options. Feel free to ask questions down below in the comments, and some of our colleagues will probably answer them. If not, I'll try to get back to them as soon as I can. And keep an eye on the Twitter, because if I do offer a live consultation session where I want to help users, decide what wallet would probably work best for them, I will post that on there. But that's going to do it for today's video. Please do me a favor. I'm sorry it was a little bit long first off, but do me a favor, hit the like button, make sure to get subscribed, hit the notification bell to stay up to date, as well as check out links in the description to help support the channel and what we do here. And I'll catch you in the next one. Take care. Control your assets. Bye.